What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Acts of Creation. Today I'm going to be giving you some ideas on how you can write a riff that uses multiple time signatures. Now, this is an instance of Polymeter, but Polymeter has two ways it can be composed in. One being two different meters going on simultaneously, or what we're going to be talking about today, where every meter changes measure. So, the riff we're going to be talking about today is from a track called 1916, and the rhythm set that I'm using, the meters that I'm using, are 7, 6, 7, 8. It's all over 8, so it's 7, 8, 6, 8, 7, 8, 8, 8. And you can think about the 8, 8 as 4 if you want. When you're coming up with these kind of riffs, I would recommend finding a group of numbers that feels comfortable to you and that you like the sound of it overall. Because when I come up with riffs like this, I don't let the rhythms dictate what I'm going to play, but I do let it lead the way with how the riff is going to flow. And I'll approach it with having this group of measures worked out already. I know I like the feel of it and I can count through it comfortably. So like I said, we're doing 7, 6, 7, 8. And where it's an up tempo and we're playing every note in it. So we have a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see there I'm feeling the 4-4 rather than the 8-8, but again the amount of notes are the same. And also keep in mind, when you change meters like that, when you change from say a 7-8 or any form of 8 to a 4-4 feel, the speed of the 8th note stays the same. So if I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and same tempo. So before I show you the riff, we have a quick tuning note. This guitar is tuned down a half step and then in a drop tuning. So it's a drop C sharp. So the riff is centered around a little tritone on the 7th fret of your A string. So you have 7 and 8. So the first group of 7, I start with an open low string, 7, go to your D string, 8, 10, 8, 10 on your A, 7 on your D. So there's my group of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now comes the 6. We have 7 on our low string, 10 on our A, back to 7, 7 on our A, step up to 8, and then 7 on the D. Now the third time through is just a repeat of the first time, and just real briefly, when I write riffs like this, usually I'll play it say 4 times through, and I'll usually make 1 and 3 the same and 2 and 4 different, and usually 4 ends it. It's just a way to make it more interesting and less stagnant. You're not playing the same thing 4 times generically over and over and over again. Alright, so let me just recap. We have the 7, 6, back to the 7, now we have the 8. Starts out just like the 6, we're just going to add the notes to it. So we have the 7, 10, 7, 7, 8. We jump up the octave, 10, 9. And we can let 9 ring out as a quarter note. It helps fill out the 8. So let me play that real slow for you. Now, as I repeat that riff again, I'm going to change that last ending up a string 11, 10. So the ending of the second time through. Same idea, just higher notes. And then I'll go through the riff again, and it'll be the same as the first one, with the 10-9 ending. And then the fourth time through, I'll actually end the riff with some couple chord stabs, like that. So again, stuff like that just makes it more interesting. So let me play all of that real slow for you. and there you go. So again, definitely experiment with different numbers. For instance, try doing 5, 6, 5, 4, or whatever combination you do. Pick a number and then either expand or add or subtract from it. It keeps things all related and ties it in nicely. I hope you like this kind of idea of riff writing. I found a very fun and creative way to come up with some new stuff and get you out of that four-sided box. So as always, let me know what you come up with, and I'll talk to you next time. But before I leave, I'm going to play part of that song prior to, so you can see how the song builds up and that whole thing fits into context. So, I'll talk to you next time. Thanks a lot.